to my channel. So today is a bit different. I am going to show you, whether you like it or not, all my favourite pieces I've made this year. So basically all my crochet pieces, all my crochet clothing that I've made, and some of the hardest things I've made. One of them being this jumper that I'm wearing. It took me about 2 weeks to make this. It is the heart jumper by Chenda DIY. It was her inspiration was found on Instagram. There was this girl that made this beautiful heart jumper, and sorry, my lip gloss is making my lips stick together, so I'm finding it very hard to speak and articulate. So yeah, she found this inspiration online. I then see Chenda put this up, and I was like, I'm gonna make that. And it was it probably wasn't the most difficult pattern I've ever done, but it challenged me. And halfway through, just doing the hearts was easy. The rest of it, I almost gave up. Like the sleeves weren't working for me, the sizing, and it was just a big ball ache. And yeah, like I said, I almost gave up. So this jumper is obviously all finished. It's quite long. I've had to tuck it into my jeans. The sleeves are ridiculously long. So yeah, there's the sleeve, and it goes on and on. And yeah, so I followed her pattern to a T, because my tension is looser than a lot of people. So I tend to not use a tight tension. So my stuff always turns out, if I'm following a pattern for extra small or small, my pattern turns out like this, huge. And I use a smaller hook than they do as well. Work that one out. But it works for me because I don't have to worry about math. I'm not good at maths. So yeah, this jumper was sorry, it's the fibres. It's just been washed, so it's all like, yeah. This is one of my favourite pieces I've ever made. I was so proud of myself when I finished it. I cried. So, yeah. But yes, I will put the link and their YouTube up on the screen somewhere. And I'll put their link in the description box below. Most of this stuff is from Chenda. Other stuff that's not here, I will insert a image somewhere. But yeah, this was the first one I wanted to show you. And the yarn is actually from Pound Stretcher. It's the Pound Stretcher yarn, the baby yarn, 100-gram balls, and I use the pink, the white, and the lilac. So the next thing I wanted to show you was this next jumper that I made. This one was also Chenda. I can insert an image of what it looks like on. I did a Snapchat filter thing on this, but I just love this jumper. So it is a roll neck, well, sort of like a, yeah, roll neck, and it has also mega long sleeves because I just went with it. And the sleeve was done so different to what I'm used to. So it's a single crochet and then a half double all the way up here. So the single creates this sort of like, it creates a tighter cuff, which is really handy if you're not, you know, into all this cuffing and stuff, because this is not easy when you're a newbie. So for beginners, it's not that fun. But this was literally a front and back ordeal. You can see here that I messed up with the stitching together. It kind of clumps up a bit. But that's to be expected sometimes with crochet clothing. But you can see the seam there, it's quite seamless. So yeah, this was a front piece, back piece. The sleeves were done separate, and then this was done separate. I can't believe I pulled this off. I honestly can't. And it looks so seamless, like I did that, I did this. So yeah, this is another one of my favourite jumpers. It's all washed and it's all snuggly. This yarn was also from Pound Stretcher, and it is a ball of about 300 grams, and I used 2 and a bit, so I had loads left over for this. But I I love it. I love it. So the next one, also from Chenda. See, these are my favourite ones. Chenda DIY, her stuff is incredible. And I will always go back to her patterns, always. So this is one of the latest ones I've done. It is a, what would you call this? Arm warmer, shoulder warmer. It's good for when you are quite sweaty, Betty, like I am, because your underarms are not covered, and it lets you wear maybe a knitted tank top or just a normal tank top. You could even wear this with a sports bra. It's so nice. I will again insert a picture of me wearing it with just a Shein top that I had, and I was trying to take a picture and my kid gets in the way. So, but I love this. I made the sleeves really bulbous because you've got this gorgeous, just a small piece of fabric at the top, and then this huge balloon sleeve, which I think is incredible. This only took me a couple of days to make because obviously there's not much of it. But this was, again, a front piece, a back piece, sewn together, and then you start on the sleeves. But this was really easy to make, and again the collar is not up at your neck, but it's exactly the same way as she made this and exactly the same way she made this. Please go check her out, she's awesome. But yeah, I effing love this top, and I thought in the messed up my hair, in the spring and summer I can just throw this on and not have to worry about anything else. I could wear it with a dress even. It's just so cute. But yeah, I love that piece. I'm trying to get to all my finished projects, because I don't finish them. I have a lot of stuff that I just don't finish and I can't be asked, and then I start a new project. So this was another one. This was off the cuff. I can't remember if I followed a pattern for this one, but I started jury service last September, and on the first day I took some yarn in and I thought, what can I do that's really easy that I don't have to think about counting or anything like that? So I just come up with a granny square, and I made 2 granny squares, and then I sewed them together to make this top. So what I did at the top is I left it open slightly, so that goes on the shoulder like this, and then you can wear anything underneath it, little vest top. I wore a jumper, polo neck jumper underneath it, so obviously because it's see-through, and it was jury service, I had to still look presentable because I'd finished it by the time we finished jury service. On the last day I wore this, and that's when the verdict was done. But this was really cool because everyone was like, oh my god, that's the jumper you started making. I was like, yeah. So yeah, I really like this, and I sometimes wear this around the house because it's so just cozy. It's really cozy, and it literally is 2 granny squares, and then I sewed it up and left about 7 inches for the sleeve. But yeah, you could wear a shirt under this for work, a little dress or something, and it's just a nice little, oh, it smells good, nice little throw over for you. I think this was Chenda. Yeah, again, all my patterns, this is inside out. Most of my patterns are from Chenda because she just makes such cool stuff. Like, her aesthetic is pretty much me. Like, I love all the flowers and the daisies and the pastel colours that she makes, and the cute little items that you just pay loads for and you can make them. So if you follow me on TikTok, on Instagram or something like that, you'll have seen that I paired this gorgeous little cardigan with a yellow skirt, pleated skirt from H&M. Absolutely loved that post. It was one of my favourites. It's got these cute little sleeves. This yarn is from, let me see, Pound Stretcher. Sorry, this one was from Poundland, this yarn. So Poundland. I used about 7 balls, not even that, I don't think. But yeah, this one was from Pound Stretcher. It is a variegated yarn, and I think it was called like Secret Garden or something, because it's meant to look like flowers. It doesn't pretty much look like flowers when it's in a stripe like this, but it reminded me of like ice cream and stuff like that. And I had a pack of buttons from Hobbycraft, and I just stuck those buttons on. Love this. So yeah, on TikTok I did the making of this. So I literally did the 2 front panels first, back panel, sleeves, and then I sewed it all together, and it created this gorgeous little cardigan. I will again insert a picture in case you don't really want to have to go search through social medias, but I'll insert a picture here of me wearing it in my mirror selfie, because I'm one of those people that will get dressed, think I look great, and then walk outside and I'm going, I'm cold, so I'll go home and change or something, or change before I leave the house. But yeah, I like to think I can take the pictures and they'll last forever. So there you go. This one I bought the pattern from. I can't remember her name, which is really bad. But it was a while ago. This was last year. These have been this, yeah, sort of like late December, and then the pink one this year. But yeah, this one was all the way from last year. This is a pinafore dress, and yeah, like I said, I bought the pattern on Etsy, one of the first patterns I'd ever purchased, and I created a dress, a pinafore dress, which I absolutely adore. So it's just a skirt with these little wooden buttons I bought from Amazon. They're like fake wood, I'm not sure actually. And the straps sort of cross over at the back, and it's just cute. I absolutely love it. I wore this with a little white top and my koi pastel trainers, which was really cool, and I just love it. Absolutely love it. The pattern is gorgeous as well. It's like a repeating pattern, but a growing repeating pattern, so it creates the A-line illusion. So I made that, and then I immediately bought more yarn to make another one, but then never finished it because I made it in this gorgeous yarn. Again, this one's from Pound Stretcher. Pound Stretcher is cheap. These yarn balls were 2 for $3.99 or $2.99, something like that. So they're really, really cheap. And obviously you've seen all my hauls. I just buy them because they're there, and I make clothes out of them that I wear once, twice, and never wear again. I will start selling them, guys, I promise. But yeah, I made the same skirt, but in this variegated yarn, which was from King Cole, and it's got this slight glitter in there. The only reason I never finished this is because I was worried when I put it on, the pattern doesn't really, I don't enjoy the pattern that it creates, the pooling of the colours, as they say. So you've got all oranges this side, and then it variegates to like all the mixture, and then this side it pulls green and blue, and then variegates to the mixture when I move, like when I change the balls over. So, but the back is glorious. I could just sew up the front and make that the front, like this part, because that turned out really well. But you know, some things work, some things don't. That's how it's going to be. Oh, this one was from Chenda. I'm not affiliated in any way with Chenda, although I would. She's just amazing. She always comments on my pictures, by the way. She's awesome. So this was a one shoulder top. I'll put a picture of me. I don't remember this. I don't remember wearing it anywhere. I think I just took a picture. Not sure. I'm sure I did take a picture, but it will be up here if it is. So it's got the same sort of balloon sleeve. I did mess up on the sleeve a lot. As you can see, it's very wonky, and then I started my decrease and it started to work again. But yeah, the cuff is just a simple single crochet cuff, and it's one shoulder, and it's got this beautiful crossover thing at the front. This was difficult, guys. I couldn't wrap my head around what she was doing. It was one of the more harder patterns to follow. Sorry, I've got itchy like arm right here. So yeah, I did have a bit of trouble with this, but it worked out perfectly fine in the end. It's got the cross back down the back, which I think is lovely, and the detailing that she does at the sides here to reinforce the top is really, really lovely. It really makes it look really well made and well put together. But I made that. I did that. But the yarn I used was from Poundland. It was the cotton yarn. It's heavy. This little top alone is heavy, so the sleeve tends to drop down my shoulder, which is not fun. But yeah, this top, oh my god, this top is gorgeous. I haven't had a chance to wear this yet because I made it sort of like when it was getting cold, and it's cotton. I think this is by Paintbox cotton from Wool Warehouse. It's this gorgeous white top. I haven't even completed it yet. It's still got all the strings hanging out places. I can, yeah, here. I've not actually threaded in the ends, but it's an off-the-shoulder crop top, and it is just stunning. I took one picture of this, so I'll put it up here. I just realised my head's being cut off every time I sort of go backwards. But anyway, yeah, so this is off the shoulder. I made this in one night, because I just thought I need this top. It's from Dana B, the pattern, and she just makes gorgeous clothes. She makes a lot of very revealing clothes, so I don't make a lot of her stuff because I'm not there yet, or will ever be, but I had to have this, and the way she made it is just so beautiful. So you start off with just a normal single crochet. Is it single? No, this is double, sorry. And then you get this mesh pattern, and then you start creating this bit, which is, I can't even remember how she did it now, or how I did it. There you go. There's a chain that goes all the way around, and then you start working around the actual chain and not the top itself. So yeah, really cleverly done, beautiful pattern. And this front bit, it's just so beautiful. This looks really good with a pair of denim jeans. Oh my God, does it? But yeah, I'll insert a picture of me wearing it. I think I took one for the gram, and it's got this gorgeous back again, sort of like crossover back, and the reinforcement panels down the side. So yeah, this top I cannot wait to put on in the summer. I just need a decent bra to go underneath it because it is pretty see-through, and my boobs are a bit saggy. So yeah, anyway, that was that. The next item I'm going to show you is a dress. I cannot believe I made this in such a short time. Well, I wouldn't say short time. It took me a couple of weeks, but when I finished it, I felt so accomplished. And I went back to another one that I was working on from the same girl. So the lady's name is CJ Susaman, and I'll link her YouTube below. But this is meant to be a, what's that bloody show that every kid is watching now? Squid Game. So it's meant to be the dress from the Squid Game. So she did it in yellow to match the doll's dress, like the doll with the head and the eyes and the... I've never watched it, so I don't know. But I kind of worked the pattern in a way that it would fit my body, because it was... I should always start top with the single crochet. So what she did is she did a foundation chain. So a foundation row of double crochet, which is better for you, but I'm still iffy on it. So I didn't do that. I just did a chain and then went back and did double crochets. The only problem with that, guys, I used the same hook as I did for the rest of the dress. If you're going to use a chain and it's going around your waist or anywhere that has to stretch, use a bigger hook size, then go back and use a small hook size to finish the pattern. Because this part where my chain started, there's no stretch at all and it's really tight. So by the time I got to the top half now, it's really loose and it hangs off my boobs, which is weird. But it's gorgeous. And I added a sweetheart. So hers goes straight across, but I just stitched this a little bit and made a sweetheart neckline just because I thought it was more girly and it matched the yarn. Now this yarn is from the range and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's so silky, but at the same time it's like quite fluffy and like soft and lovely. But this pattern is a fan stitch in the middle there. So that is the waist panel and the rest of it is just double crochet. The base of the pattern is just a full flirty sort of, it's really heavy as well, really heavy skirt. So you just do like increases, which is really cute. I ran out of yarn, otherwise this would be a hell of a lot longer. but I like the short. I like mini dresses. I think they just look cute on me, so hopefully I can wear it and not be too, you know. As you know, with a lot of these dresses, they are, or tops, they are backless. When you start crocheting, the first thing you're probably going to do is a blanket, scarf, blah, blah, blah. When you come to make clothes, the bralette is the easiest thing to make, and a lot of them are backless. I have heavy boobs. I can't wear backless without support unless the actual crochet item is quite tight across the chest. So I have to wear a bra. Now this dress allows you to wear a bra because the whole back is closed. Now I've always done stuff like this. I've like seen a pattern for, oh, it's not backless, so I've then made it backless by doing this. But when I see this dress and it says closed back, I was like, what? Someone is doing closed backs? Thank you, Lord. So yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. And it's in the same sort of way they do the reinforcement panels. They do the stitching the opposite way. So it creates a nice stretch, which is really handy. But I don't have a, well, I have got a picture of me in this, but I want to do a really nice one for the Instagram, but I'll put the one I've got up here anyway. And then if you follow my CrafTeaCrochet Instagram, I'm going to post this up. I'm going to do a whole edit for it. So hat, wig, dress. I'm going to put something underneath the dress to make it look really cute, like a shirt or something, or and a cardigan. Put on my like cute shoes, like sandals and stuff. So I'm going to make it a whole edit. But I love this dress so much, and I'm thinking I want to do one in pure white for the summer. Maybe even a white cotton, who knows. But yeah, I absolutely love that. And here is the, ooh, just pulled some off. Here is the other one I'm making from the same lady. This was the first one I started. So imagine, I started that after this because I got bored. I do get bored of patterns, guys. So this has the same workings of that one's, but this one is a bean stitch at the bottom, at the waist, which is gorgeous, might I add. The colour is, I don't know the colour name, but I know the yarn is from Women's Institute, which is from Hobbycraft. And it was on a deal for 3 for 2. So I bought like 6 balls. But this one is a puff sleeve off the shoulder, puff sleeve dress that looks like this. It is gorgeous. When I finish it, it's going to be gorgeous. But I have an issue with the sleeve at the moment. So the sleeves, as you know, I have trouble with sleeves. Look how big that is. That's meant to be a sleeve, and then it's meant to sort of come together and create a puff sleeve. But I think I've done this sleeve too long. So like I said, I adapt patterns to match my body size and shape. And I followed hers to the T, but my tension is looser, so I've ended up with a longer sleeve. So it happens, but I'm going to frog this back to when I started doing the increases, and just do a few less rows of increase, few less rows of normal, and then start tapering it in again after that, because that is too big for this dress, because it's going to have like a full skirt as well, so I need something a little bit smaller. And the back is closed again. Like I said, this lady does closed back stuff, which is really nice. And yeah, I love this dress. I absolutely love, it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be gorgeous, and I can't wait to show you it. But yeah, I'll post it up on the gram as soon as it's done, and you will see this in its full glory along with the others. Yeah, I do have to finish that. Another unfinished piece is this skirt. Now this yarn is from Poundland. I don't know if you all remember when I bought this in spring, probably last year and the year before I bought this. And it's the same skirt I've used the pattern for before. I've got 3 of these now, and I just keep making them because they're so easy to wear. And I do want to do it in black, so I've always got a black skirt as well. I wear these to bed, I wear these out, I wear these everywhere. These skirts are so freaking easy to wear. She starts off with a chain and then works it around, but doesn't do the back. So this bit you can actually tie up with a chain, which is really nice. So that's always good. So it's adjustable. And yeah, you just go round, and every 10 stitches she does a increase, which is 2 doubles. and you can make it as straight or as wide as you like. I always opt to do the 10, but you can do it every 15, every 16, every 20, so it's less fluffy, if you know what I mean. But yeah, I love this. I will finish it when I buy some more yarn because I haven't got much left, and this is what my mum gave me. She gave me like 3 oddballs, and I'm still not there, and it's still really short, so yeah, I need to finish that. Yeah. There are a few more pieces I want to show you. These little things I just make off the cuff. I see a pattern, I think, yeah, that would do, and I'll make it. This is one of my favourite items of all effing time. I'm sorry to swear, but I can't believe I ever made this. It's a strawberry bag, and it's by Dana B, the pattern. It's a little backpack. I did make the straps too long. Obviously my kid's been wearing this, so it's tied up, but I didn't make them thick enough, I don't think. It pulls on the bag, as you can see, so I need a way to make that a little bit different, or make it into just a drawstring bag, and you can have the long strap that goes over your shoulder. But this took me longer than the actual body of the bag. These leaves, what a nightmare. And it's just so cute. This was really popular when I posted it. Everyone was like, oh my god, I want it. Inside, you'll see I've been making some keyrings. I was going to sell these, but then thought, oh, no, I don't know if anyone's going to buy them. But they're these little toadstool keyrings and a strawberry keyring, which I absolutely bloody love. I've never made another one since, but I love it. But I made loads of these thinking I was going to sell them, and I never have. But, you know, if you're interested, hit me up. I've got a giant one here as well. This is a giant toadstool. It doesn't look humanly, it just looks really weird, but I love it. I think it's really cute. Hey ho. I've made some earrings as well. They're already up on my Etsy. They're little heart-shaped crochet earrings ready for Valentine's, if you're into that sort of thing. But I'll insert a picture because I don't have any on. They're in bags already, all packed away, ready for when they're sold. But yeah, I made some heart cushions. How cute are these? So this one I made with a hanger. This has just been hanging on my desk. I was going to make and sell these as well, but I just thought, who's going to be interested in these? But then there are people interested. So yeah, if you think I should sell these, let me know. I love this one because I made it with chunky yarn, the same as the jumper and the chunky cream here. I love. So this one's a bit more puffy. I didn't overfill them either because I like to have squishy things. Squishy things rock. And this one is just Poundland yarn, both of them. Really cute. But yeah, I love those. Really, really fun. I think that's it. I do have a top that I'm making at the moment in another Poundland yarn, but it's in the front room and it's not really much to show you at the moment because it literally is just a triangle, but it's going to be a halter neck top. But yeah, that was it. That went on for far longer than I thought it was going to, but I'm just really excited. And you know, I started my crochet journey when my Litless one was in my womb. I made her first pair of booties and a hat. They were odd and a little bit wonky, but I did it. And I started making loads of blankets and stuff. So considering my journey, what was that, 9 years ago now? I started crocheting 9 years ago, and I'm now able to make my own clothes. Mind blown. I still don't know how I do it most days. I'd literally just sit there and blah, 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 and ta-da! An outfit. What? So yeah, I'm really impressed with myself. I'm proud of myself as well for sticking with it, because sometimes it gets hard and I think, why do people do this to themselves? Like, it's long. But clothes! You know how much I love clothes, and to be able to make my own, I've accomplished it. Life. But yeah, guys, thank you so goddamn much for watching. I love you all. You know I do. Welcome everyone to the new style of thumbnails as well. I'm still getting used to having my face so large on a thumbnail. Like, I like to make it really small and hide myself, but hell no. Let's do this. Let's do this. So I'm gonna make a thumbnail now. Wait. Yeah, that's just really weird. I can't, it's too much. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video on Saturday. Hopefully it will be a Poundland haul, because they were putting shit out the other day and nothing was out properly, and I was really upset because they didn't have my mirror, guys. The mirror wasn't there. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you on Saturday. Love to you all, guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Take care. Bye.